In the next set of shlokas, 46 and 47, a saint beautifully explains how is the shape of the eyebrows of the goddess and how is the nose shape. So let us take up the eyebrow part first. Interestingly, it is said to be a joint eyebrow. That is, the goddess had a joint eyebrow which resembles the bow. So, there the saint says he is describing this way. So, the eyebrow shape of the goddess, it's looking like a bow of an archer, as if the bow is ready and Manmatha is waiting to, hold that bow and use an arrow and just shoot it at Lord Shiva. So that romantic is the shape of the eyebrow. So now what is the relevance of this eyebrow shaping? Today in beauty industry, eyebrow shapes are done in different ways. So the gap, the width between the two eyebrows, what is the gap and how it needs to be bridged, and what should be the length, what should be the volume or the thickness of the eyebrow. Everything is so clearly depicted. The saint says the bow shape, both the eyebrows are so well shaped. There's absolutely there's no difference. They're so symmetric in nature. So this is the effort even our beauticians put through, right? So whenever we go for eyebrow shaping, many times we end up with some difference here and there. So the right and left eyebrows, they look little different. But the goddess eyebrow is so identical, it is so symmetric and absolutely in the form of a bow. And the best example I can think of here is Kajol set a trend, way back in 2000 during some movie with Shah Rukh Khan. I'm not very sure about the movie name. So Kajol, she started the trend of the bridged eyebrows. So even today, young girls, teenagers, they love to go for the bridged eyebrows. So they go for some implantation, they get it done because somebody says this is a trend. So now from where all this coming? Now you get this. So eyebrow shaping is so important because that decides the look or the form of the shape. Because the distance between the two eyebrows, where the saint says is, it's looking as if the distance is so much equal to the distance between the day and the night. So on one side you have the day and on other side you have the night. And in nature, both the day and night, how they are well balanced. Similarly, her eyebrows are well balanced. So her eyebrow shape is so identical and it is perfectly done. This is a great inspiration for present generation girls, for all of us rather, or any woman. And next comes the shape of the nose. Nose is the prime thing in the face of any woman, right? So we highlight, the emphasis is the nose in the face, and to that nose we add another emphasis like the nose pins. Somebody pierces on one side, somebody pierces on both the sides, right? So now what is this concept of nose? So saint explains, the nose looks like a fine thin bamboo stick. So that sharp is the nose of the goddess. And that fineness is so well, it looks as if it is, capable of cutting or chopping a fruit. That is the kind of sharpness the nose carries. So today, we all go for cosmetic surgeries. All our celebrities, all our iconic women, right? Influencers, actresses, they all depend on cosmetic surgeries. They all are going for nose work, right? So why is this important? Because the importance of having a sharp, thin nose is not today's fashion. It's not today's uh, trend. This has been passed on from generations. So probably my granny believed that, when a girl is born, the nose needs to be lifted. Even today there is a practice. A baby is born, whether it's a boy or a girl, as soon as the baby is born, they just see how is the feature, how is the nose, how is the lip, how is the eye. And when they do massages, oil massages given to the babies, so they make sure that the nose is lifted. The trunk of the nose, they put extra effort to bring it up. Now, this is an ancient method followed in India and most of the Asian countries. Now, why is this done? Because we believe, this is an aesthetic belief, that people with sharp nose are good looking, beautiful looking, right? So this is about nose. Now, ornamentation of the nose. So how are we ornamenting the nose? With the nose pins. In few culture it is on the right side, in few culture it is on the left side, and in few cultures it's on both the sides. And I love nose pins, so I have pierced on both the sides. Now this is from the past. This is not from any Western world. And somebody can pierce even here, right? So that is again from the ancient India. So ornamenting, accessorizing, how you want to emphasize, all these, hints are from the past. So today, whatever we are doing, it is all linked to the past. We just need to explore it. So having sharp nose, people with sharp nose, be proud of it, because you're blessed with a good nose. See how you can accessorize it and emphasize it. Get connected to the ancient way of fashion. Thank you so much.